Hello again, everyone. Let's discuss SmackDown for Tuesday, August 22nd. Tonight's SmackDown was the last show at the Barclays. It started with AJ Styles coming out, cutting a promo about how, this is the house that AJ built. Kevin Owens comes out saying how, AJ didn't beat him fair. He got screwed. He actually compared it to the Montreal screw job, which I thought was flipping fantastic. Then Shane comes out. They bicker back and forth, and they end up booking AJ against Owens in the main event, and Owens actually picked the referee. The next segment involved Daniel Bryan backstage, and then the Singh brothers come in introducing Jinder Mahal. Jinder's looking for Daniel to start praising him. Daniel Bryan points out how Jinder only won because the Singh brothers interfered, so tonight Shinsuke Nakamura can get his hands on the Singh brothers in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Backstage, Kevin Owens is looking for a referee for his match with AJ. He finds Sami Zayn. He plays the card about how we've known each other for so long and there's no one else I can trust. And the segment ends with looks like Sami's contemplating being the referee for Owens. Next segment starts off with the lights out. Then Aiden English cues his spotlight and he starts singing. And we're treated to the first appearance of Bobby Roode on the main roster. Does the whole glorious entrance and the crowd goes nuts for it. Him and Aiden English have a good match. One of Aiden English's better matches, definitely. And Bobby Roode gets the win with the glorious DDT. Cuts a promo afterwards with Renee Young. And the traditionally heel Bobby Roode was pretty much treated like a face here by the New York crowd. Who knows if this is how it'll be from here on out. We return backstage, and Daniel Bryan's talking with Chad Gable. And he was talking about how, he didn't just give Jason Jordan to Kurt Angle, that they actually traded for someone, and that someone turned out to be one of Kurt Angle's friends, and now Shelton Benjamin is going to be Chad Gable's partner next week, and we're going to see them in a tag team match. We're treated to another backstage segment, but this time Sami Zayn turns down Kevin Owens. The next match involves the Hype Bros fighting the Usos. The Usos are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. They ended up getting the pin on Zack Ryder. It was kind of a nothing match. I mean, it was there. It happened. Then it was the 2-on-1 handicap match with the Singh brothers fighting Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura pretty much fought both of them by himself. They ended up catching him towards the end. But then even after that, he's able to separate them, and he catches one of them in a submission. After the match, Jinder gets in the ring, and they go back and forth, and Shinsuke is able to hit him with the Kinshasa, laying him out. Now, for me, the definite MVPs for SmackDown are Tyler Breeze and Fandango. These Breezango segments have been nothing short of amazing. I mean, especially the Twin Peaks ones for the last few weeks. I'm a huge Twin Peaks fan, so to me, this is some of the best stuff I think I've seen on WWE television in a while. But they offer to be the ref for Kevin Owens, and he basically tells him, to get out of his face, and he can't stand them, and get away from him. And Baron Corbin shows up, and he's like, he'll do it, but he wants the first crack at Owens' belt if Owens wins. And Owens corrects him, when I win, I'll give you the shot. So Baron Corbin is our special guest referee for the main event. Next match was Becky Lynch and Naomi versus Carmella and Natalya. Now, the interesting thing about this match is that Natalya is the new women's champion, and Carmella is Miss Money in the Bank. And here they are being paired together. James Ellsworth lets slip that Carmella's plan is that she's going to let Natty get beat and then cash in the Money in the Bank right after the match. So now they can't do that. It was a pretty solid match that ends with Natty and Carmella turning on each other. And Carmella kicks Natty to the outside, only to turn into a Becky Lynch exploder. And then Naomi hit the split leg moonsault. Dolph Ziggler cut a promo about how he's back, and no one really cares. So he's gonna. I mean, there is some semblance of truth to that. Just the way they've just portrayed Dolph Ziggler over the years. I don't see anyone getting crazy like, oh my God, Dolph Ziggler's back. So he cuts his promo about how he's gonna have something big planned for next week. Then we're treated to a Lana and Tamina segment, which was kind of a nothing segment. I guess they needed to fill time or something. But basically, Tamina's coming for the women's title. Make of that what you will. Then it was the main event between AJ Styles and Kevin Owens, with Baron Corbin as a special guest referee. These guys only had like a little under 15 minutes, but they put on a fantastic match. Corbin ended up getting involved. At first it was by accident, like Owens pushed Styles into him, and then then he was doing the fast count on AJ when Owens hit the got a schoolboy roll up on him. Shane McMahon came out. Him and Corbin started going back and forth, and Corbin ends up leaving, taking the shirt off, throwing it at Shane. He's like, "You want to be the referee so badly, you can be the ref." And Corbin breaks out. Kevin Owens is like, telling him to come back. So Shane puts the referee shirt on. They fight some more, and Styles catches Owens with a phenomenal forearm. Pretty good show. I mean, there's been better, but there's also been a lot worse. And again, it's the last show at the Barclays, so the New York crowd was actually really into it, which kind of, especially with the Bobby Roode segment and then the Shinsuke Nakamura entrance, like the crowd was just so into it. It was really cool to see them get that type of fan reaction. Okay guys, I'll be back tomorrow with a review of NXT. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.